Trump's tariffs are a tax on our economy. I don't think I would really agree with that. What's a tax on our economy are the tariffs that we already pay. That's a tax on our economy. But it's interesting, Prophet now. So that sentiment, though, I never have once heard any other country around the world that tariffs the crap out of the US, like India, 100% on certain items. 100%. And I believe it's one of the items would be US made motorcycles are tariffed. I think some of the goods are tariffed at a 200% tariff. I don't think I've heard anyone coming from India, either their economic people, their advisors, their political, even the opposition, whatever, and nor in the news. India feels like the tariffs they have on the US are a tax on their economy. Don't think so. Australia tariffs us. The EU tariffs us. But you never hear a conversation in Europe about, these tariffs we have on the United States are really a tax on our economy. Right? Yeah, of course there are no US cars because they won't let it in. And that's what Trump is saying, is that if you want to do business with us, you have to buy some of our product. And you can't tariff the crap on we're buying your stuff, so there's a trade imbalance. If you want to continue doing business with the United States of America, you need to invest here and buy here. And we won't hit you with big tariffs, but don't hit us with big tariffs. That's that's the general conversation. And I don't know how much are negotiating tactics and how much brings in money. And, who knows what they're really doing, right? And just remember, the stuff we buy on a regular basis, it costs more. Yeah, well, remember, the retail cost doesn't go up. It's not a tax. The cost itself of bringing the merchandise here is tariffed. That's true. But the retail is not tariffed. Like someone says, everything's going to go up 50%. No, it's not. The cost might on certain items, but that doesn't mean the retail cost goes up. But yeah, there will be some things that go up in price. But there's some things that have gone down in price. Our U.S. farm products are actually going down. Eggs, meat, chicken, fish, grains, product that we manufacture here is some of it's going down. Energy, look at your gas costs, right? Look at what gas costs now. So there's a lot, if you think about the amount of money that you spend on insurance, on mortgage, rent, fuel, car payments, across, food across the board, I would say that overall, the amount of money that you spend for the month is less than you spent the month before. No, it's okay. I'm glad you brought it up because a lot of people talk about it. Yeah, $4.49 a gallon in Southern California is outrageous. I know you're used to paying $7, $8, and $9, but I paid like $2 and something cents. It's half of what it was. So I don't mind if a t-shirt costs me $1 more. I don't care if the toys for Christmas cost me 20% more, 30% more. When I fill up my gas tank, it's 40 to 70% cheaper. So just think of that, think of it more, not just specific items that we bring in here and that it's a tax and whatever else. And certainly no other countries think about it that way. And there really is no other solution. There is no other solution. You're not going to threaten them with war. So how do you get hundreds of countries that do business with the United States to start doing business fairly? There is no other way, and no one else has been willing to do it. Now, do I like the way he's doing it? Or I don't know. I'm not an expert on tariffs. Maybe it's a game. Maybe this is the way he negotiates. Some people hate it. Some people love it. I don't know. I don't care. Let's wait and see what happens before we have an opinion about what really happens.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video from Trade With Me Now. Make sure to go ahead and like this video and subscribe to our channel so you make sure that you catch our next video right when it's released. Also, if you have a question or comment, please leave that in the comments section below. And of course, if you want to learn more about Trade With Me Now or join our community of profitable traders, go to tradewithmenow.com. There's also a link in the description below.